Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 2 of FormulaOCE here at Spain for Tier 2, your second last race of the weekend. It's going to be a banger here at Spain. We've got 19 drivers, 2 reserves, starting a couple minutes behind schedule, but that's most to be expected. We just got to wait for the boys to select their tyres and everything, and now we're in the session. As you can see, everybody has 2 cars, and JTM has picked the Alfa Romeo. Oh! Oh wait, now he's... Oh my fucking brain, why is there 2? What the fuck is going on? Mind my French. Who is Dr. JDM? I feel like I don't have any game. Oh, there we go. I don't care if he's in our Bro. Oh, these Muppets! Who doesn't have 2 cars now? Red Bull, Red Bull. Haas, Haas. Mercedes. Mercedes. Fuck. Haas, Haas. Aston. Aston. Alpha. Why? Who? Why is... Sorry guys, I am just frustrated. team. It doesn't have two. Is it Alpine or Williams or something? Alpine, Alpine. Williams, Williams. Oh! Sorry, guys. Oh, people have no fucking brain cells. Now we have 20. Why do we have 20? Oh. Oh, my brain. There should be one driver. So, I'm gonna have to tell JTM to leave. Or do I just leave it? Like, what do I do now? Let's check the Twitch chat. Fudge off, dude. What is Twitch saying? Okay, well, I have the... Go away! Oxy doesn't improve. Oh, when people don't listen, it really just is really quite frustrating. Why is Storm telling you to... Alright, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna carry on like nothing's happened. Alright, Oxygen Thief starting a third lap in a row here in qualifying. Everybody opting for the soft tyres, obviously, here in Q1. Game sounds so quiet. Let's just check that. okay, it might just be really bad. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it as is. If the audio is no good, lads, let me know. I'll turn it up in-game. But, yeah, running on board with Oxygen Thief here through the first sector. Looking quite good there through turn 3 now into turn 4. He's half a tenth up. Touches the grass on the inside in the Red Bull. This car in front, the Haas, maybe giving me a little bit of dirty air here. Not sure if it's going to be Harrison. So Hazabazza, get out of the way, mate. You're on an out lap. Giving Oxy some big dirty air here is not going to help him. He doesn't get anywhere near that curb, but the inside might be the dirty air. Now through turn 9, I think. 9 or 10. He's not going to get out of the way. This is why I don't have reserves if I don't need them. And he spun on an out lap. Anyway, into the third sector now for Oxy. I didn't see he split because I was too busy watching these people good in the background. And Oxy's made an error. So, this is going brilliantly. Brilliantly. Someone's binned it in the pits. Alright. I have no idea what's going on. And people are just telling other people to join the lobby and reserve, even though they're not the host of the session. But I'm sure that'll be sorted out after the race. Nevertheless, we've got a full grid now, which was unexpected. And Storm Hutto is going to go to P5 with a 17.4, 6/10 off Purex in P1 at the moment. Again, had a really solid race in round 1. Looked really good, but as far as I can remember, I believe he got involved in an incident, and that ruined his chances. We got Coddy, the next one to come out, but across the line, but he's going to be on an out lap. So the only driver on a lap at the moment is going to be Storm Hutto. He's 2/10 up at the moment, coming into the tight left-hander at turn 5. It's a very easy to lock up there. Now left into the right. No curb used at the left. Now on the right, a big lift for Storm Hutto as he runs out onto that exit curb. Got to be careful there. Very easy to make an error, as we've had some drivers come out in front of one of the Alfa Romeos, I think. Never mind. That is all good. I think they all came out of the pits at the same time. Storm Hutto now into the final sector. Final 4 corners. Very nicely into that curb. Now, don't want to turn in too early. He's done well. Oh, he's taken too much curb there at the second part of that chicane. That chicane is absolutely awful, as many may know. This is a much better lap, though, from Storm. He's going to go up 16.6 and chucks it on provisional pole here in qualifying 1. That will be surely enough to get through to qualifying number 2. Tez Sainz now. Let's watch his lap here into turn 1. Takes a lot of entry curb. That's what you want. You want to take some of that left curb there. 2 signs. All good, mate. Now, little lift through turn 3 into turn 4 here. He's got a McLaren in front. He's going to be careful. Blackhammer has retired in the pit lane, as well as Notorious has binned it. No, I know exactly. Yeah, we've all done that, whether it be time trial or not. Anyway, back on board now with Tez Sainz in the Alfa Romeo. Nice use of the inside curb. He's going to run wide. It's okay. That wasn't an invalidation. I think Storm Hutto made another error there, pushing too hard when he didn't need to. DRS open now. That's the end of the second sector. Looks to be pretty good. A 50.3. That's pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Now, the hairpin. Very nicely taken there. Little lift over the curb in the rise. Uses third. Very nice acceleration there through the tight acceleration zone. Nice. Not as much curb used as Storm there, but how does he do here? He does a lot better than Storm on the power. Nice and early. And just an easy run up to the line now. DRS open and across the line. It's going to be P2 and about half a tenth behind Storm Hutto. And that will well and truly see Tez Sainz through to qualifying number 2. We have Bearded Aussie on a lap. Here he's on a much better one, 19 seconds up. That puts him, I think, around the top 5. So if he can hold this one through the third sector and grab some more pace, then he might be able to gain some more points here. 19 of yous in here already in Q1. Thank you all for showing up. It's been a bit of a silly start, but Bearded Aussie is going to go P6, barely behind Goats for Life. And a very nice lap indeed. One of the Alfa Romeos starting a lap. We got a Ferrari. Crack Blunen is going to be coming across the line now. He's done it 2 minutes 30. Oh dear. That is not the lap from Crack. That was not meant to rhyme either. I'm just good like that. Cordia. I'm not sure if he's starting a lap or ending one, but he stays down the back. Goes for life. Stays P4. McLaren. It's not going to be Storm. It's going to be JDM across the line. A 18-1 is going to see him into P15, but he's going to want to improve that one. Mercedes starting a lap. There's an Alfa Romeo JTM. Nope, sorry, that's to Science. Starting a new lap? Why did he do that lap? He might be doing some practice, I'm not really too sure. We've got a yellow flag in the middle sector for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. No one's retired and there's no one slow through that area, so we're just going to continue like nothing has happened. Bearded Aussie's going to bring it into the pits. You could tell by the way he took that inside curb. He was trying to get it in. Where does... Oh, that's a big one for JDM in the McLaren, and he's going to be out here in qualifying number 1. Even though he's 15th, I think that time may be beat. As I'm just not being able to find it on Crack's going to start a lap. We've got Alpine. Cordia goes P11. Not a bad lap from him. His teammate, someone, Goats for Life, goes P2. A good lap from him. A 16-7. Next across the line is... Oh, Harrison's had a spin on his flying lap. That's not what he wants there. Urban Growth. Now, It's Your Boy here doesn't want to get in the way of his teammate. Actually, never mind. He's made an error on this lap. He's going to want to cool the car down and go again. Elongated is on a lap, but that's the wrong Red Bull I'm looking at. Tez Signs, is he on a good one? No, he's not. 11 seconds down. That's not good at all. So it's going to be Crack, the next one to set a lap, and then the Haas, and then 2 Alpines back to back. Or that might be... No, that's 2 Alpines for sure. Alrighty, so that is Cordia and Goats for Life. So I wonder if they're just giving tokens. Goats did put it into P2 last lap. Who is my other Haas driver? So you've got Pure X, who's your driver, and then we've got a guy reserving Pinju. Because he's new to the league and we wanted to see how he'd go, but he's having a bit of a shocker at the moment. He's come off a couple of times. Speaking of him, here he is across the line. It's handing me a 36.3. He's going to really need to improve on that one to even think about getting into the next session. Cordia and Goats coming into the pits, so that could be session done for the Alpines. Next, this looks like it's an alright lap here from Urban Growth. He's about equal with Signs, I think, through the middle sector. We didn't quite get the split, but just going off the time, I think he's pretty close. There's a lot of traffic here in the beginning part of the third sector, but let's focus on Urban Growth through the final corner. Didn't use that exit curb like you can. DRS open up to the line. It's going to be a very nice lap. 16.6 for Urban Growth. He's going to go to the top. A very nice lap indeed. Oxygen Thief next across the line. Sorry, I missed one of the Alpines there. Apologies. Oxygen Thief next across the line. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 16.9 into P6 for him. Who's next across the line? It's going to be a Haas of Harrison Hazabaza, as he's known. 7/10 up here. That's not going to be quite good enough. He's going to need to improve big time here in the third sector. I think he's invalidated though, so this could be session over for Hazabaza across those curves fairly cleanly, but it's obviously not the fast way around that curve, as we know. Up to 7th. And across the line, P18. It's not going to be good enough for the Haas driver. We're going to go on to Green Goats, who is going to be safe in this session. You'd say, yes, he will be safe. There's only 3 drivers who can improve behind him. So that is into Q2 for the Green Goats. Alpha Tauri man. Very passionate he is. And he is going to not improve and stay P11, but that's alright. He's through to Q2 nevertheless. Mukping through the final corner now. DRS open. It's a good lap, I think. It's going to be a 17.1. A nice lap from him. It's Your Boy. He has invalidated, so it's in Frizzy's hands. Can he not? No, he won't. It'll be Frizzy out. The Williams team principal out in Q1. P19 for him. And that is all she wrote here for Q1, ladies and gentlemen. 5 different constructors losing a driver here Always good to see that. Yeah, it's all trying their best is all we really need. Goats, Kodia, Alpine goats. Yeah. You wish, broken. It's just not how it is, man. It's just not. Go get the dog, mate. Like what? Okay, well, nah. Honestly, Purex, it's alright, man. You can bend it. It's alright. Test signs for pole and the win, to be honest. That's about it, mate. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, you're trying your best, and this is your first race in the league, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot from you. But out in qualifying one, we have a Ferrari at Blackham who didn't set a time. He has left the session. Or not left, but he's gone doing something, and he told us he wouldn't be setting a lap in quali, so automatically he's going to be starting P20. Then Frizy, the Williams team principal, he'll be absolutely spitting chips. Harrison in the Haas, the reserve driver, Notorious in the AlphaTauri, he'll be quite annoyed with that. And then it's JDM in the McLaren, also reserving here today. Broken is slow, says Kahoot, and couldn't agree more with that. Apart from Monaco, he's going to absolutely do me dirty at Monaco. Alright. That's all we have to say here. Q2. They need to fix this. Why does that go away in every session? Like, it's really annoying. Like, it's just inconvenient. Like, it doesn't really matter in the end, but it's kind of inconvenient. But as we wait here, the medium tyres are what these drivers are going to be wanting to try and get into Q3 on. As a matter of fact, let's bring up what people's tyres they are. Everybody on the medium. Sorry, guys. Oh, gee, who is? Purex, Kodia, Mukping, and Bearded Aussie, the only ones on the softs at the moment. Whether that means they just haven't selected them or whatnot. But this is going to be a very close qualifying session if most of the drivers are trying to get through on those medium tyres. Could be a dash on the softs at the end for a few of the drivers towards the back end of the top 10. I'm going to finish my nachos while we're just in this little lackluster period before everyone starts going mental. But while we're doing that, let's just really quickly go through the drivers and constructors standings so far. Where are we? Driver standings tier 2. Here we are. I'll just go through the top 10 because that was your top 10 from Bahrain. Currently, you have P1 and P2 of the Red Bulls, Oxygen Thief, followed by Elongated, a 1-2 for Red Bull last time out after Elong did get a penalty removed, if you guys did or didn't know that. Penalty removal for Elongated means he gets through and up into P2, so making it 1-2 for Red Bull. Then Frizy, who the one who got knocked out in qualifying number 1 and starting P19, got a podium last time out and got 15 points for his team. Storm Hutto in the McLaren got 12 points. And then Sainz, after leading most of the laps, I think he got a 5 second or 10 seconds of penalties under a safety car, and it cost him, after crossing the line in first, cost him all the way down to 5th. And then Jacos, P8 for Aston Martin. Green Goats, hold on, I've messed that up. P6 for Jacos with 8 points. P7 for Green Goats with 6 points. P8 for It's Your Boy here with 4. Ozvox grabbing a couple of points, and Bearded Aussie grabbing a single point there for Aston Martin. Now we'll go across the constructors' standings. 7 of your 10 constructors did a lap. Bearded's binned it. Well, we all know what he's done. There's no cars near him, so I won't bother trying. But 17.2, that's a good lap for Crack. Very, very nice lap there. Storm Hutto, what's he going to do? He's going to do a 17.4. Very close already there at the top. Jacos, what's he got in him? 17.4, barely slower than Storm Hutto. Red Bulls are both on an outlap. JTM has invalidated his one. Mukping is on an outlap. What about the Mercedes? It's your boy who will be the next one to start a lap. Oh, let's just all ignore that, okay? Urban Growth has had a spin and lost some front wing there in the middle sector. It's your boy here coming through the final sector, the other Mercedes. God, why do I keep not being able to say Mercedes? Through the final corner, DRS open, across the line. It's going to be a 17.9 for It's your boy here, and slowest of the time set so far. Purex has invalidated his first lap here in quali. Here's a crack on another one. Let's have a look. I don't think so. No, he's going to bring it right on into the pit lane now. What about Storm? Is he on another lap? Sort of. I don't think he's up, is he? Oh, he is up by 3 tenths. 17.1. A very nice lap there from Storm. Jackless is not on a lap. He's going to watch out for these two Red Bulls behind Elongated. We're going to watch on board with Oxy. Your current championship leader. Was a really poor third sector there from him. It's going to be a really non-competitive lap. A 17.9. That won't be enough for either of the Red Bulls, as Elon did a 17.8. You would think that won't be enough. That's Goats coming across the line to start a lap. Mukbang will be the next one to set one. And it's going to be a 17.1. A very, very nice lap by Mukbang. Only 0.002 of a second behind. Sorry, who's he behind? He's behind Storm. JDM a second off the pace, unfortunately, there in P8. But bring up the numbers for this race as a reserve. Thanks very much. Purex now hasn't invalidated this time, but I don't think it's as fast. We got some cloud cover. It's a 17.4. Is the rain coming? No, let's just forget about construction standings. We'll do that in the middle part of this session. Okay, let's try and read chat. Sorry, Coot. You're just better than me, I guess. Yeah, love you, Pinju. You prick. Purex drops a tyre in the dirt. It's not where you want to be. Let's go. It's coming. Is this rain? Am I seeing rain? Please tell me I'm seeing rain. Signs, if I'm seeing rain, I'm going to be really sad at you. Hey, Coot, we don't need to say that. I just, it was an accident. Oh dear. Why is it getting cloudy and my team member, Thez Science, is still sitting in the pits? He must have confidence in the game, or he's AFK. Both of which are very possible, and we have everyone coming in the pits now. Where is my entertainment, fuckers? This stop being I don't even know what that says because it's all beeped out. I can't even guess. My tyre laws and GCH. Brady Abesso series commentating. Mate, there's absolutely no chance you smack me in imposters. There's just no chance. Your psychology rubbish. Fuck out of here. An annoying kid like... Bro, guys, what is with the bullying? Cut it out. Bruh, for God's sake. I'm carrying all over you. No, Reedy, all good, mate. All over it. All over it. Go, it's coming through the final corner. DRS now open in the Alpha Tauri. It's not going to be good enough. An 18 flat for him. Urban Growth has gone back out there on that same set of medium compounded tyre, and he's put it in P7. I think you're going to need to do like a... Storm's on that lap on the... No, that was on mediums. He's got the softs on now. I think it's going to need to be like a 17.3 to be 100% safe. I think that's definitely what you're going to want. Both Alpines out there again. Neither of them have set a lap so far in qualifying number 2. It's all jokes. Yeah, bro. For sure. Alright, Claudia, through the first sector, we got a lot of understeer. There are 22.2, that's not good enough. You're going to want to be in the 21s. I think I'm thinking soft. Maybe maybe he's about to put it on pole by 5 seconds. I really don't know the sector splits. Crew to Karma, liking the fact that both his... Oh, God, he's at a bin! Oh, it keeps it off the wall, I think. I don't think he would have got any damage. Don't think that would have been damage for the Alpine driver, but that's less than ideal on those tyres. It's Pinju. Oh! Goats tucks it on pole by 3/10! Oh no! Okay. Yeah, I think the 17.3 is borderline. I think you're risking it with a 17.3. JDM. Out there again on the well, it's got to be the same set of medium tyres that he's done an 18.9 on. He's going to really want to improve right there. Alright. JDM looks pretty good here. However, Cottier is coming... Never mind, it's Goats. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, bruh. Currently, everyone to have set a lap was on the medium tyres. So, interesting to see if anyone does come out on those soft compound. JDM just trying to get a decent lap in. I haven't actually been looking at the splits. I've been more reading chat and what's going on. Oh dear. Let's not bring that here. Mr. Karma. I'm not Mr. Kahoot. And it's gonna be an improvement of 4.5 tenths for JDM, and it's gonna put him in a P12 still. It's not good enough. Meanwhile, actually hold on, there's an Alpine. Is that Cottier? Is this Cottier on a lap? I feel like it's definitely not. Maybe it is a 10th for Cottier. He could be very much in trouble there. Signs in the final sector on his first lap on these mediums. He doesn't want to run too wide there. Tell you what, Signs, man, keep it on the track. Oh, late apex much. Stormhutto has decided he is safe in qualifying. He's retired in the pits as well as Crack Bloon and Tez Signs. Only good enough for P11 here at the moment. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's going to want to go for maybe a cooldown lap or maybe straight again, but we'll come back onto him. Goats for life going to start another lap. What about JDM? Is he on another one? No, he's invalidated. What about Mr. Cottier? I'm pretty sure we saw him lift earlier on, did we not? Across the line? Yeah, we did. He's like 55. Okay, so it's actually going to be Tez Science who's next to settle up. And then it's going to be the urban growth. Man. Luckily for you guys, we get to stare at this beautiful Alfa Romeo car a little longer. As my screen goes black for a second for no apparent reason. Now on board through the final sector. I don't know if he's up or not because again, I forget to be looking at these things Bro, Cruder! Dude! Unnecessary! Oh no! Signs! That's the next lap. That's going to be the session over for Signs. It was a 17.3. That's what I said would have been good enough. He cut the corner at the final corner. Oh, that's session ending for him because that will be a this and next lap invalidation, and it is. You can see. Oh, heartbreak here for Tez Signs. Green Goats, sorry. He's going to put it into the 16s and P2 for the time being. What about JDM? He's only 2/10 up. Where does that put him? Not good enough. What about the third sector? Is it beautiful? That looks pretty bloody good there from JDM. Final corner now. I sound like a bloody one of them horse commentators. What are they called? I don't even know. 18.2. It's not going to be good enough for JDM. Out in Q2, you'd say, unless there's a lot of time left. Oh, we don't want to watch Signs. We want to watch... Hey, it's Purex. He's starting a lap. So we'll come back to him later on. Is that Mukbang? We don't want to watch Mukbang because he's coming in the pits. Elon, the fuck are you doing? What the hell was that? Someone please explain. Somebody please explain. What the balls was that? This Signs just put it in the wall. Or did JDM just put it on the wall? I feel like Signs just put it in the wall. Oh well, session's over, so both alphas out of Q2! Frig! Final corner for Elon. What am I doing? Watching the wrong drivers is what I'm doing. Green Goats, is he on a lap? No. So to be honest, I wasn't watching the wrong driver because Purex isn't going to set a better lap. And it's your boy here. And Elongated will be the only one to set a lap. So Elon's going to want to set this lap in case it's your boy here. Yeah, so it's your boy here is on a lap. He's actually in front of our mate Elon. And he's retired on track. So Elon is through for Red Bull. Are we good? What the fuck was that? Alright, anyway. Qualifying 2 done. And that is the end for Alfa Romeo in this session. With Kodia, P11. He's got the ideal strategic pole for this race. P11 for the Alpine driver. Tez Signs starting on the same row. Row 11. Wait, row 6. Sorry. Alongside the Alpine driver, it's your boy here. A little out of position, but I don't really understand why he retired. He might have not wanted to start on those softs. Not sure. It's JDM, also not able to do a good enough lap time, and Bearded Aussie crashing early in the session, ended his session early. And, good thing to notice here, Green Goats, the only driver into Q2 on the soft tyres. Very, very interesting. Goats for Life, in his Tier 2 debut, is on provisional pole on the mediums, and he's put it a 10th ahead of Green Goats. Anyway, so maybe Goats a little quick. We shall see. Q3 now, 12 minutes in this session. Around here, you probably could get away with 3 laps, but only just. And then that would be the end of that. So, with these drivers, probably going to wait a little time for the track, just to get some more temperature in it before we get going. Purex saying, considering it's Spain, I'm doing better than I thought. Yeah. Man, in the Q3, you can't do much better than that on the medium tyres. That is exactly what you're going to want for the start of this Grand Prix here in Spain. On board with the McLaren team principal, Storm Hutto, coming out of the pits just ahead of Jackos in the Aston Martin. And it's going to be Red Bull with 2 cars in this session, and I believe that's the only one with 2 cars. Red Bull, yep. Okay, so Red Bulls are the only one with 2 cars in this session. And after leading the championship after P1 and P2 in round 1, they look strong to do it again here today. But, nevertheless, my legs are sore, guys. Just thought I'd let you know. 20 of you lot in here, absolutely love to see that. Oh, apologies. It's a measly 8:45 and we haven't even got any racing done yet, and I'm already yawning. But this is an issue. However, it's your boy. He's been pushing pretty hard on this outlap, to be honest. He's just going to want to take it easy through this final corner, get a longer exit. Never mind. Well, he's just going to take the normal line, and he's going to start his lap here in the McLaren. Let's go on board here and watch what he does. Listen to the car sounds. Enjoy. Mate, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, oh, let's get the track back up. The Aston Martin's got to be careful here. Jackos. Oh! Oh my god, what about the Ferrari? Quack Blunan, does he see the stranded McLaren? No, he doesn't! Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, the car's gone. Let's go on board with Jackos. Storm Hunter will be starting P10 in this one, but he's on those better tyres, so that's alright. Jackos through the final corner. Look very, very nice through there. Obviously using a wheel, getting more movement on the wheel. DRS open. It's going to be a 16 flat to start us here in qualifying 3. Next across the line is Crack Blunan after some issues at the start. It's going to be a 16.6 for him. Not quite on the pace. But that could be very much on a scrub set of tyres. Elongated, not good enough for 16.9. Won't be happy with that one bit. The lone... Oh, sorry, let's get rid of that. The lone Mercedes in this session is going to set a 17, and it's Oxy opting to pit. Interesting. Green Goat's the only driver on the softs in the race. Inside the top 10, remember that, guys. It's going to be a 17.4 for Green Goats. It's not good enough. If he starts P9 in this one, he'll be very disappointed. Purex, a 16.5. So Jackos has done a beauty of a lap there to start us off. A 16.8 for Goats for Life. And Mukping, the final driver, to set a lap for the first run of laps. It's going to be a 16.8 and put him P5. So apart from your gap to first to second, it's very tight. Very, very tight. Less than a second separating the next 7 cars, with Oxy opting not to set his lap. I cannot believe we caught that on board with Storm absolutely dying. Someone's got to clip that and send it in and just rub it in his face. That's hilarious. Okay. I'm just going to stop freaking out. Oh, hold on. Elon going again. It's alright, he didn't improve. Irvin will not improve. Green Goats. With that one, definitely won't improve. Oh, what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, your boy is falling asleep. Trust me, once we get into this, I won't be falling asleep. What about Goats? Nope. What about the driver behind Mukping? He's going. He's 3/10 up. He's going to get a little tow here from Purex up to the line. This could help him by a couple thousandths of a second, and that could be everything here. He's going to put it into P3 in between. It's Purex and Crack Blunan. What about elongated? He's half a tenth down on his lap. What about the split? Oh no, that's the first run done and dusted for sure. Purex, what is the sector split into turn 1? He's up by 13 thousandths of a second. As I've been told to wake up by Kahoot. I could not agree more, mate, but it's your fault, because I was bloody playing video games with you till 3 o'clock last night, well, this morning, so there's that. Purex, in the middle sector, takes that inside curb. He probably took a little, not quite enough curb there to where it unsettled the car. He's going to run wide. Didn't invalidate. He's got away with that one there. I'm not really sure how he's got away with that one, but he has. He's down by 800ths of a second. Can he improve? Here he's going to be pushing quite hard. Dr. JDM has left the session. That's a shame for the McLaren team. And Purex is gonna bring it into the pits. And we know... well, we don't really know, but I'm assuming... Yep, so he's muckping. So, your provisional pole sitter is Jackos with a 16.5. He's got 5 tenths on the field. Remember, there could be some drivers who have opted to not set a lap on a fresh set of softs. Maybe saving some for the race. Obviously, we saw in Tier 3 safety cars plenty, and they don't mind coming out here in Spain. I did a race on Tuesday. They were plentiful, to say the least. Oxy is disconnected and rejoined. I'm not sure what happened there. He's going to have just about enough time to set a lap. But yeah, Jackos through the first sector. Now a little wide there than he might want. Barely lifting. That is the advantage of the wheel. This is definitely a wheel track on the game, but he's 2 tenths down. Must have done a blistering first sector in his first lap. Now he's got it all to do here in the middle sector. He could also have three fresh sets of soft compounded tyre. And he's going to back off. He's got to watch out. There's a car going quickly behind him, but they're not on a lap. Green Goats is the only other car on a lap. The Green Goats, what is he's nearly 2 tenths down on his lap too. Oh no! What's going on? People can't improve. What is going on? Remember when I thought it was going to rain? Yep, that didn't happen. Green Goats through the fast right-hander. Oh my days, he's nearly done a Storm Hutto. He's nearly done it. Oh, he's improved by 1/10.5 though through the middle. He's going to run wide though. Little too late on the brakes there, Goats matey. Out on that curb. That curb is horrendous on this year's game. I try to use it all the time, and it's just so bumpy, it's crazy. Through the final corner, a little uneasy through the final chicane, which is absolutely horrible on the game. And he's going to be down by 2.5 tenths. Cooldown lap could be called for here. Crack Bloonin going to be the next one across the line. He's half a tenth up in the middle sector. What's it going to be in the end? It's a very nice lap, 2.5 tenths improvement. He's going to chuck it on P2. 3 tenths behind Jackos still, but it is an improvement. Jackos a tenth down on his lap. But Elong's in front of him in the Red Bull racing car, who's a tenth and a half down on his lap in the middle sector with 2 minutes to go. There's no point coming into the pits. That will be your session over if you do so. Could be time for a cool down lap in between these two laps though, if he's fueled the car up enough. But that's a very late apex there for Elong. It's going to cost him all the way up to the line now. It's not going to be an improvement, I don't think. No, half a tenth down. Jackos, does he get in the 15s? No, he doesn't. He's down again on this lap. So the first lap in Q3 seems to be the one winning. Urban Growth though, 2 tenths up. He's going to want to need more than that, as we've got a yellow flag for the Ferrari. And yes, that'll be the session over for Urban. Green Goats puts it up in a P6, a nice lap from him. What about Oxy? He's going to start a lap. What about Crack? Is he starting a lap, do we reckon? He's saving up the ERS. He's got a lot of the ERS. Now, Purex, I've just realised, hasn't come back out. I don't know why, but that's session over for him. And now Crack's going to start another lap. So we are going to watch Elong. He's a 10th and a half up here. This is going to be a good lap if he can set it. This will get him into P5 provisionally unless he improves drastically here in the third sector. How does it look? Oh, it's a little wide for Elong. Again, deep into that chicane. It's going to cost him again up into the line. And DRS is open across the line. It's only an improvement by a 10th, but it is going to get him P5 for the time being. However, a very beatable lap. Jackos in the pits. Who is that? Mukping going to start a lap. So, the last driver to start a lap is going to be Mukping. We've got a yellow flag. Urban Growth is going to bring into the pits. That's qualifying done for him. A best of P8 and worst of P9. Oxy is going to dethrone him here by the looks of it. What's it going to be? A 16-6 for Oxy. P5 dethrones his teammate there, but a all Red Bull third row for the time being. Crack Bloon, and what can he do? Can he take provisional pole here in Spain? Not quite, by a 10th and a bit. He's not going to get it. Goats for life, what can he do? Not enough. A 16-7 P6. What about Elon? Can he improve? 6/10ths down. Can he do it? Bro, just mute your mic, dude. Bro. Elon, across the line. Not going to improve. Mukping. Final sector. Is it an improvement? Can he get into the top 3? Yes, he can. Knocking Purex down to P4. And that is qualifying 3. Done and dusted here, ladies and gentlemen. What are we confirming? I can't confirm. I cannot confirm. But never mind. Qualifying. Now, Jackos on pole here by just over a 10th. A very nice lap at the very start of Q3, and no one could quite beat it. Crack Bloon are going to join him on the front row for Ferrari. Mukping in the Williams. P3 dethroning Purex into P4. Red Bull disappointing in the end. P5 and 7 for Oxy and Elong. Goats for life splitting the two Red Bulls there in P6. Green Goats P8 on the starting on the soft tyres, so watch him to get a good start against the guys near him, and then going to have to pull away before having probably to resort to a 2-stop. Urban Growth just didn't quite get a clean lap in, and then obviously we saw what happened to Storm Hutto. He absolutely binned it, so qualifying is now done. And we are only minutes away from starting this one. I'm going to join a party just so I don't have Notorious talking in the background again. There we go. Joined a party. Well done, mate. There we go. So. Bro, what are you talking about in chat? Bro, shut up. What the hell? God damn. Can we talk about the racing? Jesus. You muppets. God damn. God damn. 22 legends in here, minus Go God. If you watched Tier 1 last week, you know exactly what happened. But anyway, cost me P2. What a prick. But anyway, I really have no idea what's happening. And now I'm stuck in the pits. Awesome. It's not raining. As you can see that, but yeah. Alright, we're on the grid for the start of Quali 1. What fucking am I on about, man? I still don't know what's happening, so yeah. So the tyres, mediums down the board for the most part. We have green goats on the softs, which we knew. And I think the lobby's bugged. I think Notorious has got to leave. Maybe? Oh, for God's sake, do I really have to do this right now? Am I really... Oh, there we go. We are away and racing. We are away and racing for the formation lap. Jackos leading the pack off from Crack Bloonin in the Ferrari. As we know, Muckping P3, Purex P4, Oxygen Thief P5. He's going to want to improve on that during the race and hold his championship lead. Goats for Life P6, Elongated P7, Green Goats P8, Urban Growth P9, Storm Hutto P10. After an absolutely awesome crash that we all caught on the stream and are never going to let him forget about now. Kodia P11, who is disconnected from the session, unfortunately for Alpine, so that'll be another car that won't get points. Tez Signs, a really disappointing qualifying session from him. I think a few errors cost him. And it's going to be P12. Obviously, he cut the corner at the final corner, which is pretty difficult to do. And but that's alright. He's got the fresh medium tyres. He's going to be faster. He's going to get past Kodia. So he's effectively the lead driver on fresh tyres. It's your boy here in P13. Him and I know a lot about this corner right here. It's JDM has opted for the softs, which is interesting. I wouldn't have done it, and this is why... Anyway, Bearded Aussie, P15. He's going to start on the mediums, as well as Dr. JDM, who is also disconnected. So a couple disconnects here, as well as Notorious. Or is he just ghosting? I can't tell. Harrison on debut here. He's actually reserving as well, but Tier 2 is where we thought he'd be. But obviously this is really his trial race, as most of the drivers had their trial race when the trial races were on, but this guy has just joined in. So basically this is his trial race to see where he is. Frizy P19 and Black Hammer, the second Ferrari, going to bring up the rear and has arrived after qualifying. So that's all good, well and good. The pit strategy is shown on your screen. You don't want to touch the softs. Is basically what AWS is telling us. Don't touch the softs. And I agree with that. Mediums to hards or medium, soft, medium is the strategy you want to go. But let's get ready for 5 red lights. It's not even going to be 5 red lights because we haven't even got ready. Cody has joined. Great for Alpine there to get a car back on the grid. However, we got issues. We got them too. For God's sake. What is going on? Crashed in the gory. A lot of problems. Are we ready? We are ready here for... Oh, I'm fucking confused. Alright, 5 red lights away we go. It's a shocking start for Jackos off the line. The tyres were freezing. We got cars off the track. And it's going to be Crack Bloon and leading the drivers into turn 1. It's going to be 3 wide at the back. What's going on at the back? Oh, there's a big crash! Oh my god! It's Storm Hutto who's been involved again. And one of the Haas drivers. Oh no, it's the debutant. Holy shit! What a crash. JDM didn't get off the line. And big issues for JTM, so the J something M's are in trouble. Harrison off the track, no front wing. Storm Hutto is involved and has lost his front wing. Let's go back to the battle at the front. Here, Crack Bloon and leads everybody by a second. Purex up to P2. Jacko's got an absolutely horrible launch on those medium tyres down to P5, which is effectively P3. Muck being P4. Bearded Aussie P5, an awesome start for him. Oxy up, down to P... Oh, this is fucking with my head. P6 for Oxy. We know the first 2 cars are ghost cars, and they will not be joining back. So, yeah. Instant disqualification for those two anyway. Yep. Crack's got no helmet on. Apparently, everyone dropped the start. No good, I drove through. Did you really? Haha, Oxy! Oh, Oxy, and it's your boy here with a drive-through. That's very, very interesting to see. But Crack controlling the guys by a second at the front. It's JTM's going to get a drive-through, 2 speeding under... Wait, we were under VSC then? Well, I had no idea. I don't know about you lot, but I had no fucking idea. Anyway, 5-second penalty for Harrison, and I think the admins will need to review his being in this Tier 2 race. But that will all be looked at after the race. We've seen Goats for Life here. He's underfueled the car. But what a crash. I mean, I don't think I really need to say much more. That was a bloody awesome cue. Like, up the inside here, Bearded. No, thinks better of it. The Red Bull behind Oxy Thief has got to get out of it just to make sure he doesn't get into the back of that Aston Martin. DRS is now enabled as Kodia has done a 25-4 at the front. That will surely be beat right here in a second when Crack Blunen goes across the line. But for the most part, DRS train galore here in Spain. Crack Blunen leads us off from Hayes Perks, who has a second gap over Jackos now. Has he got the DRS? I didn't quite catch that, but if he has, that could be crucial for keeping him within and well, pulling away from the guys behind and then keeping him with Crack Blunen on this first stint. Green Goats has gone backwards. That's a real shame on those tyres. 10 Signs is going to go up the inside now into turn 3. That's an awesome move there for 10 Signs. The R from May. He's going to put it up into P9 in this one. And a very nice move now. He's going to look forward to Elongated in the Red Bull for P8. Let's look forward here. Purex trying to catch back up to Crack Blunen. And I think he's doing... So he's quite significant. Well, as Black Hammer has had an issue. Is it just a spin? Or is it damage? I wonder. Let's have a look at the front wing. No, I think it's just a bit of a spin there for Black Hammer. So he'll be able to get the car going and push on in this one. Bearded Aussie now right behind Muckping. Let's see if he can go for a move down here on the front straight. Actually, let's go back to the front. Crack Blunen all over Notorious. This is going to be an easy move. This is going to really, really annoy It's Purex, though, because it's going to give the DRS to Crack Blunen down this straight. Now, DRS is wide open. You know what, Broken? Shush. Purex still getting very close, but he just needs to look after this ERS, look after the car, and just stick with him here. Make Crack Blunen use all that ERS unless he's just a lot faster. But anyway, the battle for lead is becoming slightly less... people, there is less people involved in, I don't know what the bloody word is I'm looking for here, but Jackos is in a bit of a no man's land. 1.4 seconds to Purex and 1.4 seconds back to Muckping, who is currently leading a train involved with Bearded Aussie and Goats for Life. Urban Growth holding up Elongated and Tez Signs here. No doubt, as Kodia has caused craziness. But yeah, let's watch this battle here. Actually, let's go back to the front. Hey, it's Purex and Crack Blunen. Oi! Purex getting a little bit wobbly off the final corner, but he doesn't need to be using this ERS. He doesn't need to be going for this move. It just doesn't need to. He's unless he's that much faster, he thinks. But just don't fight it, Crack. He's used 30% ERS on that straight. He's going to fight it back, though. Here we go. And no, Purex cut the corner, mate. You've got to give that back. If you cut the corner to get that position, you've got to give it back. Crack Blunen doesn't have a helmet on. Mate, what are you doing up the inside for Crack Blunen into turn number 4? And it's clean. Black Hammer's had more issues there at the back. That's a shame for him. Oh, Purex pushing Crack through here. But this is going to let Jackos and the other guys behind just catch up a little bit and get involved in this very, very tight battle. Kodia, meanwhile, is absolutely gone, even though he's not in the game. Kodia, it's probably not a bad thing because you only have like 5 seconds. You don't have any penalties, and I just don't know. I think that's got to be it. It's disqualification, even though you're not in here. Sup, Jay? Jai, sorry. Messed that up. Purex toilet paper. No comment. No helmet. I fear the man is ruthless. I like it. Yeah, that's true. It's cute, lol. JDM just DNF. No one got disqualified. We've got Alpha mode around. It's JTM. He's not actually my driver, so that's not so bad, I suppose. We've got more yellow flags. It's a Red Bull in trouble. Is that Oxygen Thief having issues? Obviously, he did have to serve that drive-through penalty. But yeah, long way off the pace and the field now elongated into onto the gearbox of Urban Growthy. Can he make a move in a turn 4? Is he close enough? Urban Growth has no ERS left. Up the inside, Elon's not brave enough. This time around, there's an issue for one of the Haas's. He's had a spin or something like that. Notorious is dropping backwards because he is an AI. Muckbing now holding goats and bearded up. We've got an issue behind. It's a Red Bull. Mercedes. And that is a big one for Urban Growth. He's out. And the safety car has been deployed for the first time in this race. Green Goats. And it's JDM. Will very much like the sound of that. But it's JDM. Shouldn't have pit there because he's going to get lapped now. Well, to be fair, Kodia is absolutely miles ahead of the field. So this is going to be interesting. An AI car is about to lead us off after safety car. This should be interesting. Purex has binned it. Purex is out. Where has Purex crashed? How is he out? Someone help! What's happened to Purex? He's out of the session! And this is just goes from bad to worse for Haas. Hey, it's Purex is out. I don't know if he's retired in the pits. What's happened? I have no idea. Okay, on board now with It's Your Boy here. I can't see him anywhere. Is he off there somewhere? I don't know. It's Your Boy here's run off there. Wow. Wow. This is going to help Storm Hutto catch back up to the pack as well. But the signs at the moment is crazy. Pinju will be absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. Can we talk about how this AI car is pulling away from the drivers at the moment? It's literally set on like 60. What is going on? So. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Broken. The AI is set to 65 or 70, I think. Let's just check. Settings. Is it this one? 65. If you can, Kodia, that'd be awesome, mate. But if not, it's not really too bad either. Oh, I'm just hearing that Purex in the Discord, the game decided he had terminal damage and had to retire. Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, no. If that's actually what's happened, that's seriously so unfortunate. Let's check. Is it terminal damage? Well, it's obviously going to be terminal damage, isn't it? It is. Terminal damage. He didn't crash, apparently. Oh, no one saw him crash. I didn't see him crash. Anyway. Drama. Storm Hutto's leading the safety car, but he's a lap down. Guys, remind me to never let reserves join ever again. If we have full quality, I'm not doing reserves. Full stop. It's just so awful. Anyway, Storm Hutto leading us around in the safety car. I'm confused. He's been allowed past. Okay. So Storm has been given rein to run away. However, Harrison has been held back. Cordia, man. Pajala, not wrong, mate, not wrong, eh? That could be true. I don't actually know, really. Not really sure. But we have a bit of a lull period here. Your actual race leader is, well, I think I'd know what I'd let happen here. Well, to be honest, our race leader isn't even in the race. So, we can't really say, let's let all the lap cars through, because the leader is, well, not in the bloody race. So, this safety car restart should be fun and very predictable. If anyone's played any Grand Prix or career mode this game, they'll know as soon as the game decides the safety car is gone into the pits enough, then it just lets you go. And the AI just goes, see ya. Oh! We got a spinner. It's Harrison. He's spun it under safety car and now he's a lap down to everyone. So he's going to go all the way to the back and also be a lap down. So that has got to be session ending stuff there for him. And it just doesn't get better for Pinju, unfortunately. He wasn't happy in the draft and it's not going much better for him here at the start of the season. Kodia leads us from, well, Crack Blunen. Oh, what is going on? Wait, hold on. How is Signs in P5 now? Well done. Well done. Notorious is AFK too, so he's technically P4. Notorious isn't here either. Very nice, lads. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I've been at it about 100 times in Discord, but I just cannot actually be fucked. Oh my god, guys, what is going on here? Did Goats get a penalty for that? Like, oh, has he lost his front wing? Please don't. If any of the admins are in, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do. Alright, well, let's check the Discord. Let's see what people have to say. I've got added 6 times. Nice. Alright. Tier 2. Chat. Oh, we're green. Sorry, guys. It's me reading the Discord. Oh, that's really bad. Sorry, guys. We're green. And Kodia is flying. I don't know why. But we know your top 3 currently is Crack Blunan, Mukping, Elon. Why is the AI so quick? Why are they so quick? I'm on 65%. They shouldn't be pulling 2 seconds. Oh, Science is dead. No. No. Science is dead. That's true. Oh well. So, Crack leads us off. 18-3. 18-3 on 11 lap old hards. This is like 110 difficulty. What is going on? It's not actually 110 difficulty. It's like 102 or 3, but what the hell? Oh no, Signs says fuck this track seriously. And I agree with him. Fuck this track, seriously. But currently your podium is probably the least expected podium you can see. Crack Blunan, Mukping, Jackals. Pulse Sitter down in 3rd at the moment. I don't even know what to say because I don't really know what's going on. This has been the biggest fuck up of my entire life. Alright, so on board with the Red Bull driver leading the championship at this stage, 12 laps into the Spanish Grand Prix. He won't be leading the championship anymore. I don't think Elon won't take it off him, obviously, because he's only a position ahead of him. But Crack Blunan looking good at the moment, 2.5 seconds in front and holding the lead quite comfortably. JDM is going to grab a 3-second time penalty at the moment. He's trying to get through the traffic and unlap himself. He's pretty close to doing it. He's got past P number 3. He's got P number 2 to get past, and that'll be it. Oxygen Thief is going to move himself up into P number 7. Why is Kodia so fast? Because Notorious is slow. Everyone's clearing Notorious, so Kodia is bugged. Man, you don't have, no, but mate, Harrison, man, you don't have to quit at all. We've got a tier 3, which is basically everyone who's new to league racing, or you know, not as experienced as the guys in this one. So we'll chuck you down into tier 3, and you can have a race with the guys more at your experience level. You're not shit. You just need some practice. So that's all good, man. We'll chuck you down to tier 3. No need to leave at all. That's all good. Nevertheless, on board, with the Red Bull crew, because not a whole lot is happening. As Green Goats is gone. He's gone. Oh, he's lost the front wing and all. Oh no, Goats. Ooh. That's another one that's very sad to lose. Storm Hutto, by the way, is now in P number 9. He's doing very, very well. Yeah, sorry, Cody, man. It's all good. We'll just instant disqualifier. It sounds really bad, but... Pajala, he's not in the game, man. Oh. Who are you, Relentless? If you don't mind me asking. Like, I think I should be 2-3 personally. Who? Like, what's your gamer tag? Oh, this is really, really boring. There's not a whole lot going on here, is there, lads? Big job. Oh, yeah. To be honest, same. Yeah. Yeah, that goes tier 3 for sure. So bad. So bad. I'm kidding. You guys, like, probably going to win the championship in Tier 1. So, yeah. But the good old DRS train is back, ladies and gentlemen, led by a lap car. If that isn't ironic, I don't know what is. The DRS train is literally being led by a lap car. He's in the race, he's just lapped. That's ridiculous. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, it's the game. It's all good, Codio, man. No need to stress. It's a shame you can't race, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, contact! Goats hits the back of Jackos. And I really have no idea what to talk about because we're just witnessing DRS train at their best. But Goats for Life looks very, very close here to Jackos for a P2. Is he going to be close enough? No, because JTM doesn't have the DRS, and JTM is just going to continue to get in the way here. Oh, I hate lap cars with a passion. I know these guys will be feeling the exact same way. Elongated as swap positions with his teammate. Mark Ping has dropped. Yeah, he's in the pits. I'm yawning again. Fuck's sake. Green Goat's out of the session. I wonder if that's a retirement on track or he's binned it. The curb there is quite dangerous. Let's see if Cotty is going to get around to it or not. There won't be any overtakes on that long straight unless someone bins it. So let's see here. Is this a retirement or a crash? I think that's a crash. Yeah, that's a crash. Unlucky, Goats, man. Alright. So, is this going to be the move for P2 here? Goats for Life on Jackos. DRS open, ERS deployed. A new personal best there for Goats. Not too shabby. This Crack Blunin is in the pits. I've actually forgot what the hell happened to Crack. Alright, he was our leader. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. Now, this annoys me that JDM couldn't get through the pack under the safety car, because now he's just like, look at this. That is annoying. If you guys have never raced with a guy doing this, it's annoying. Right, well, we're back on board with this little 5-man battle now for the lead. Even though one of the cars is lapped, so I'm counting as a 5-man battle because he's like actually on the pace quite evenly with these guys. DRS4 Oxygen Thief. Black Hammer with more issues in that third sector. I think he's really struggling with the curbs there. But Oxy looks to have... Oh, hold on. Elong's pitted. I didn't even notice that. Don't know. Yes. A very much a lull period here at the moment. Now I can't see the gaps. Pajala, I know exactly what you mean. Arisap, 2 people retired because the game's screwed. Kodia's gone! What has happened to Kodia? Oh, I know exactly what he's done. Has he bend it right there? And then I reckon that's exactly what happened. His car's already gone. I reckon Kodia... Wait! Wait, Huh? Hold on, is that the AI that's just crashed Kodia out? Did the AI just legitimately crash? Really? If so, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, okay, Kodia. Copy that, man, copy that. I was gonna say, I thought the AI crashed, that would've been hilarious. Anyway, apart from Notorious, everybody is back to normal now, and so yeah, sorry, going back to your question, how are there so many DNFs? 2 people got retired because the game's broken and decided they had terminal damage, even though they were literally just driving normally. There was a crash on lap 1, and then I'm not really sure what happened to the Haas. Signs binned it at turn 8, I think it was. Green Goats binned it in the final sector. That's really it. I can't remember what happened with Urban. Oh, Urban Growth binned it at the same corner as Signs. I think Signs and Growth both crashed right here. But I don't really know why we're watching this guy. But I can't see the timing sheet. As in comes Oxygen Thief for a fresh set of hard compound tires. He's going to come out ahead of his teammate by about a second and a bit. But it looks good. Your current leader is Crack Lunan. But let's have a look at everyone's fastest laps at the moment. Who is doing good pace? Low 19 seems to be where we want to be. Jackos currently, I think. Oh no, Mukbang 19-1. Yeah, 19-1. So, where are the battles? Is there literally anyone battling at the moment? I don't think there is. Closest 2 drivers on track are legitimately 2 Red Bulls who've just pitted one of the other, so that's fun. Yeah, Signs binned it, unfortunately. It was a bit of a shame. Yeah, Purex, man, that was truly unfortunate there. I'm sorry that happened to you, but at least it's round 2 and not 22, you know what I mean? So, lots of time to try and get those points back. Who do we watch? Who haven't we watched? Let's watch Frizy in the Williams. An actually very underrated livery. I really don't mind this Williams livery at all, and people seem to hate it. So, I don't understand why, but yeah, haters gotta hate. That's actually a really cool camera view of that corner. Into the pits comes Jackos from the provisional race lead. He's going to come in and chuck on a fresh set of hards. Ghost Fly's going to go long. He started on the hard compounded tyre outside the top. No, he pitted for hards at the start, so interesting. He's going to go quite long and chuck on a set of mediums, maybe. Actually, he could go to the end here. 11 laps, 25 laps on the hards. That's very doable around this Spanish Grand Prix circuit. Frizy will want to have other ideas of that, but he's got to stop again. You wouldn't think 22 laps on the mediums at Spain is possible, but I've seen crazier things. Storm Hutto also will have to pit. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Storm. Storm could get P2 here after The dramatic lap 1 crash. Crack Blunen effectively on pit stops is your race leader. Jackos P2 and Mugpin P3. Stuck on the medium, so his tyres are going to be quite dead by the end of this. He might just be able to get him to the end, but he's going to be on very old tyres by the end. Red Bull currently 7 and 8 after being 1 and 2 in Bahrain. 7 and 8. As into the pit lane comes Black Hammer. I wonder if he will retire or not. Doesn't look like it, so it's a strategic pit stop. Let's go on board here with the Red Bull, who is the closest to the car in front than anyone is. He's catching Muckping slowly catching Jackos too, I think, but not by enough to really scare anyone. 10 to go, as Chris says. Go on Goats. I'm assuming Goats is going to the end, so if Alpine can grab the win here, that'd be absolutely huge. Fanatical, mate, it's just not true at all, because I've seen many a driver hit the... Oh, wait, Goats hit the wall and then pit. Oh. What happened to Green Goats? That's a good... Is that actually... Fanatical, is that actually what happened? As Oxy has just copped a 3-second time penalty. Okay, so... This makes a lot of sense. Actually no, Goats hit the wall and died. What am I on about? I know what happened to UPRX, but I don't think it's happening to everyone. I think that just happened to you and JDM. Because Signs lost a wheel. Growth lost a wheel. Signs lost a wheel. Goats lost a wheel. And so did Urban. I'm not really sure what happened to Harrison. And Cordia retired on track because his car was in first by 10 seconds. Only one I don't know what happened to is Harrison. So, I don't know. Anyway, watching on board here, Oxy is now caught up into the DRS of Mukping. Tell you what, this has been quite a lackluster race. This reminds me quite well of the real-life Spanish Grand Prix that we come to know and not love at all. We hate them. But anyway... Oxy now closing in the gap. Yeah. In the middle sector. Now, he might be going for a move here. He doesn't have really that much ERS. How much does Mukping have? He has even less than Oxygen Thief. So now, can he get a good exit out of this? No, he's gone deep into the chicane. That'll not help him at all. As Black Hammer is off the track, he's cut the corner apparently, and he's going to be able to continue on. But yeah. It's your boy here, currently running in P8, not doing too badly at all. What has happened to Elon? He's pit again for a set of mediums. Why has he done that? Did he need a front wing change? Let's have a look. He did. What has happened to Elon? Oh dear. Oh dear. Nevertheless, Frizzy has pit for a set of softs. He's going to go hammer and tong. He's got a lot of clean air. He's coming out just ahead of It's Your Boy here. And he is going to send it for the final 8 laps of this Spanish Grand Prix to try and catch up to Oxygen Thief. Or at least within that 3-second margin. Who's off? It's a Red Bull. It's Crack Blunen. Why did I say Red Bull? It's a Ferrari. Crack Blunen has lost the car. He's lost some front wing. Okay, now this will prove his point if he's out or not. If he gets forced to retire here, I'll agree with this. If he doesn't, I won't. Mukping's involved. Muckping may very well have just taken out Crack Blunan, and both their chances of scoring big points here today for Williams and Ferrari respectively. And all of a sudden, Oxygen Thief's up in a P4. Oh, wow. Does this not add some spice? I've been uttered in the chat. It didn't show damage though, it just teleported me out. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. It would have been nice to see just your race pace and see if you could even keep up, but that's all good, that's all good. It's all good. So Oxygen Thief now pulling up onto the back of its JTM, the lapped car. He's been on these hards for 18 laps. They're going to be feeling quite not good. Purex saying this game is shit. Don't disagree. Purex, it's Abyss commentating, man. He'll be commentating every race unless something happens. Oh my god, a back marker just got out of the way for a car lapping them. We caught that on the stream. Oh my god. Did everyone see that? Oh, that is hate. That was hot. Oh, I have no action. Oh, that was... Oh. That never happens. That never happens. Reminder, Notorious is out of this one. He is going to get an instant disqualification. Purely because he just hasn't driven a single lap. So that'll bring Beat It Aussie up into P10 at the moment. Black Hammer and its stadium really do need to keep the pace up. For God's sake. If these two can keep the pace up and another DNF happens, they could be on for a point or two. And all the points matter. Jacos on the back of Storm Hutto on much fresher hard tyres. Storm Hutto is going to be feeling the end of those tyres right now. Goats for Life has a lead of 10 seconds over Jacos. That's not going to be enough. I think Goats for Life has absolutely done a masterclass pitting under that safety car for a set of hard compound tyres. And is gone to the end. Absolutely brilliant idea from Goats for Life. And this could be the decision that gets him the race win. Storm Hutto is going to hold the lead over Storm Hutto over Jacos at the moment, as its JDM is in the pit lane again for a set of mediums. Interesting strategy. Anyway, Storm Hutto looking to hold off Jacos once again on this lap. Don't want to take that curb like that, Storm. That is the freest way to say goodbye to one of your tyres. 5 laps to go. Wait, hold on. It's 5 laps to go next time round, isn't it? Next time past? Or is it 5 laps to go this time past? That always confuses me. I think it's 5 to go next time past. 4 to go, 5 to go. Oh, fucked if I know. There's 4 or 5 laps to go in this one. As Jacos is much closer this lap. He's got a lot of VRS, but so does Storm Hutto. Storm Hutto has a full bar of VRS. He's not using it. And that is going to be the freest move ever for Jacos. He's going to be able to pull onto the racing line. And that'll be P2 currently for the Aston Martin driver. Oxy in the Red Bull. P4 at the moment, 5 seconds off Storm Hutto, but he does have that 3-second time. But Frizy has not been able to gain like we may have expected. Muckping as well on those soft tyres, just pushing as hard as they can. It's your boy here in the pits for a set of softs. He might have not have been able to take those tyres to the end. He's going to drop down to P9. Elong moves up officially into P7. But Goats, he's lost 2 seconds. Hold on, Goats is losing a lot of time here. Out of the tyres, look. They look fine. No graining yet. This will be the 22nd lap on these tyres 4 to go this time past. 4 goats for life. He's getting ever closer to the win here. Jackos needs to catch more than 2 seconds a lap. That's a PB by 7/10 for Jackos. He is pushing quite incredibly hard. Stormhutto is using the ERS. Oxy's trying to catch Stormhutto, who is on 22 lap old hards and is falling into the clutches. Friesy's not quite able to catch Oxygen Thief with Muckping 8 seconds behind him, not quite catching him either. Elong sitting in a comfortable 7th, Crack Bloonin up into 8th. It's your boy here in 9th, on those softs. He's going to want to try and catch up to Crack Bloonin and Elongated. Bearded Aussie sitting in P10th, a long way back. It's JDM P11 and Black Hammer P12. 12 drivers finishing this one so far, if things ended how they were. Goats. Oh, Purex DM'd me what happened. I will have a quick little sneak peek at that after the race, matey. Thanks for that. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do. I can't give you any points, and I can't... Yeah, so it's just really, really bad luck, unfortunately. 3 laps to go for Goats for life. Oh, I've missed an overtake. Oh, no way to overtake him there. Elongated has been overtaken where 2 drivers have ended their race today. But, Elong, mate, what you have to do now, save the ERS for the rest of this lap. Or even the next couple of laps. Get him on this last lap on that final DRS pit straight. And then hold it. But to do that, he's got to stay within 1 second, and both Red Bulls have been struggling horrendously with that final chicane. He's dropped out of the DRS. It's not going to be DRS. He's already lost the DRS as Elongated. And he's got a penalty, and so, anyway. It's going to be P9 for It's Your Boy here. You'd say, unless something happens. But nothing else is going on. Storm's being caught. Foxy's not being caught. Fries is not being caught. Muckping, I don't think is getting caught. Elongated's being dropped. Notorious is an AI. It's Your Boy here is going to take P9 effectively, but he's already going to get it. Because Notorious has not raced as a single lap here. That's going to be another warning there, 100% for It's Your Boy. Notorious. Doesn't matter because he decided to leave. Don't know why, don't know how, but he done it. And he's left us all sitting here. So, 2 to go. Well, 1.5 to go for Goats, but 2 to go for Muckping and Frozzy. Goats just controlling this one, and we're going to watch on board because there's literally nothing happening. No one's going to lose a position here unless they crash on the final lap. We're going to watch on board. I'm going to leave the track map up and the time just so we can see. I'm going to turn telemetry off though. And I'll turn lap data off. Let's see how Goats goes in this final lap. But controlling it on those hard tyres. We've got an issue for an Aston. Is that Bearded Aussie? I think he's had a little bit of a spin. That's alright. He's going to be able to continue on for his final lap of the race. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on board with your race leader and race winner, given nothing happens on this final lap. Let's watch on board with the sounds. Just pure control in an awesome race. 4 Goats for Life Alpine race winners here in Tier 2. Goats for Life going to slow down to a Max Verstappen and wins here in Spain. Jackos is going to take P2. An awesome effort from him from pole. What could have been for him, but a really good comeback. Storm Hutto is going to get himself on the podium by 1.2 over Oxygen Thief in P4. A good result for him in the end. Frizy going to end... Oh, he's got a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to matter. Frizy P5 and P6 for Williams. An awesome race for them, picking up a solid 18 points. That's going to go a long way to helping them in constructors. Honestly, couldn't tell you what's going to happen on penalties here. Crack Bloonin, going to come across the line, P7. Does Elong beat him? No, he doesn't. What about It's Your Boy here? Oh, It's Your Boy is going to get Elong. Yeah, It's Your Boy here, P8. In the end, Bearded Aussie will take P11 in this. Bearded Aussie will take P10. And Aston Martin again will take at least a point out of this one. A win for Alpine, second for Aston Martin, and third for McLaren. Again, Storm Hutto finally getting this podium that he got so cruelly stripped off him last time round. Let's get our race winners into the party. We can see the... Why is Coo joining the party? Okay.
Audio.
Very nice, very nice. But yeah, as we're just watching the podium celebrations, win for Goats for Life, obviously. Jackos P2 from pole, and then Storm Hutto on the podium, finally actually going to get the podium. After being stripped of it last race. We're just going to wait till the game wants to load me into the thing, and we will get Jackos and Storm Hutto in here. The rest of your grid is as follows: Oxygen Thief P4, Frizy P5, Muckping P6, Crack Bloonin P7 on the 2-stop. I don't really understand why a few of them did do the 2-stop, maybe being a bit of front wing damage. It's Your Boy here in a solid P8, 4 points for Mercedes in this one. A good little comeback there for It's Your Boy here after being getting that drive through at the start. Elongated P9 after getting some front wing damage, and Bearded Aussie P10. Oh, the game's done it for me. How lovely. JTM P11 and Blackhammer P12. The rest of the drivers not finishing this one, but I think everybody is here. Let me check. Is Storm here? Storm is here. So we're going to start the podium interviews here. Or do we want to wait till let's just wait a second, shall we? Let's hear from Storm first, though. A great race from you, Storm. Involved in a huge lap 1, turn 1 incident with a reserve driver, which may yet to be put in the stewards. But yeah, great comeback for you, and on the third step of the podium, mate.
Yeah, turn 1 happened, wasn't too happy. I pitted, I went to select hards, but put me on mediums. Is what it is. And then under that, I don't know what number safety car it was, but the last one, pitted for hards, and then just stuck out there to the end. Jackals just had fresher tyres and just outpaced me there at the end.
Yeah, very fair enough there. A good result in the end for McLaren, and I'm sure you'll be more than happy with that. For the overall constructors and yourself, obviously. Another great result. That's 4th and 3rd in the first 2 rounds. So well done to Storm Hutto and McLaren on the podium. We're going to move swiftly along to Jackos in the Aston Martin. Nearly screwed that up. Let's go across to it. There it is on the screen. Jackos, pole. Unfortunately, a really awful launch off the line, and that almost really cost you there at the start of the race. Just talk us through what happened. Yeah, fair enough. You get that. Yeah, just talk us through your race, really. You were kind of just here and there until the very end, and then you just had major pace difference over the other guys who were on much older hard tyres. Yeah, fair enough. A good result for you and Aston Martin, and helps you out in the constructors and moves you quite high up into the drivers' standings. Only round 2, but a long way to go here. Well done here in Spain. Alright, and your race winner on debut here in Tier 2. I've completely forgotten that he was on debut. I kind of didn't even think about it, to be honest. It's fucking brain fade. Goats for life.
Yep.
Your race winner at Spain in the Alpine. Let me change the car. Talk us through it, mate. Absolutely just had the pace over everyone by the looks of it.
Well, firstly, I'd like to acknowledge Kahoot for being my race engineer. But yeah, I just kind of held my own throughout the race. Kind of didn't really want to make any risky moves to get wing damage or anything. And then I managed to last the hards out to the end. Just kind of race my own at the end there. But yeah, there was a bit of a stuff up on the start. I still had the 5 red lights when everyone else went. So I was kind of sitting there for a second or two before I could actually go. So I don't know, Cody's kind of want to fix that one up.
That's a bug that's been here for a few games, I think. So,
yeah.
A great result and heaps of points for Alpine. I could see there was a few Alpine fanboys. Chris and Broken were cheering you on that entire time in the chat, which was awesome to see.
Shout out to
Good
Chris
team spirit over there.
Chris, if you're still watching this shit.
Yeah. It's my teammate, bro. Oh, not my teammate. One of my drivers.
It's okay, mate. I was your engineer.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. You're a team principal too. So, one of the first team. Is that the first team principal to win? Oh wait, no. Someone won here last week and it was team principal. Anyway, nevertheless, Alpine take the win in round 2 here at Spain. An awesome race, which was really quite boring to watch, to be honest. After lap 1, nothing really happened. But in the end, you're going to get a few of those this season. 23 races, a lot more drama and action to come. Tune in tomorrow, 5 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Mitchie will be leading the commentary for Tier 1 at Spain, and then back next week, obviously, for round number 3 in Monaco, which I'm pretty sure every driver other than Broken Reptile is not keen for. So, thank you all for tuning in. We had a peak of about 26, 27 viewers there. So, sorry for the boring race, but thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow or next week. So.